All right, ready, go. Ready, go. Go. So one thing, you are rushing down. Okay, so before the backswing is completed, you're already starting. This is good for if you want to create a good down cocking intentionally. As the color is going this way, then you start the downswing. You can have a more down cocking, but that means you're actually rushing a little bit. So go up here. And then now, the problem is that as you start the downswing, your body is shifting this way quite a bit. So what happens is it's coming down here behind, and then your pelvis is sliding toward the target. Again. So on the way down, you will see that your elbow is way behind here. So this is a typical stuck elbow problem here. So your shift is forced because in order to bring your right arm behind here, you have to make a space here. That's why your pelvis is sliding and then it's coming behind. Down the leg view here. Go. So initially you have a good push with the right leg. You see, when you start the downswing, go up here and then your motion is this one here. So that's why the right arm is behind your body. And as a result, again, your pelvis has to slide toward the target to make room for your right arm. So this is the main issue here. So with bringing the right arm down too much, this is intentional shadowing here. It's too much. So with that, your body cannot maintain a good connection with the ground because you have to slide here. Then it's all arm swing. So on the way down, you have to find a straight, route here instead of go down and then try to turn. And in order to do that, you have to delay opening of the shoulders. When this happens, always you open the upper body early. And then this is coming behind here. And one way to fix this is, lately I asked the golfers to use the forearm supination, pronation, this motion, well, so swing and then flip this way, that this prevents this motion to a certain extent. Because if your interest is not just pulling this way here, rather if you want to flip it like this, there's no reason to drop it a lot here. Just to come here and then flip it. So this will prevent this motion to a certain extent. But anyway, so this is the problem. So when you start the downswing, from here, when you're at the top here, then the motion should come down this way here instead of coming this way here. Opening the shoulder early and then dropping the arm behind your body versus just come down here, let it go here and then turning the body. So you have to find a straight path from the top of the backswing to the direction you are moving.
Exactly what I'm missing with my instructor.
So, okay, let's first work with the rope swing a little bit. And the nice thing about the rope swing is that we cannot really manipulate this with your hand motion. So ultimately, you have to guide this really well with your body motion. Okay? And then if you try to bring this down this way, it doesn't work. So try to swing the rope back and forth continuously. Give good speed in the backswing. And also don't try to intentionally create certain body motion, but rather your focus should be the end of the rope. Your goal is to move the end of the rope around your body fast. So let me explain this. So human body, or the golfer's body, can be viewed as an inclined axle chain system. So the pelvis and above, the trunk, will form an axle, but it's inclined here. And then the shoulder goes to the arms, and then the club will form a chain. So essentially, you are turning the axle. At the same time, you have a chain motion around the axle to generate good speed of the end point, right? But if this is a true axle chain system, then the axle is mainly doing the rotation, axial rotation about the axis of the axle, right? But if somehow your chain, the arms are basically part of the chain, but if the chain motion dictates the axle motion, then that's exactly the opposite. Okay. So your axle will turn good and then generate fast rotational motion. You're adding additional motion with the chain, the arms and the club, right? Okay. But still, the bottom line is your axle has to have good axle rotation. But if your arm is coming down like this and you're pushing the axle toward the target here, your axle is moving away toward the target because of the arm motion. That does not make sense. So axle has to turn about its own axis nicely. The chain has to rotate around the axle, not forcing the axle to slide. Okay. So when on the way down, when you swing, have the image of turning the body well here and then let it go, instead of using the arms and bring this down so that this is pushed. Okay. So just from here, turn the body and then let it go. Again.
Yeah.
Let's do this. This is more than anything. We need to do this. So, put your right hand on your belt, and then swing with your left arm. Okay. So you have a good wind up here, and then try to throw your left arm. Again, here what happened is you go up here, and your body opened early, and then later the arm went this way. But your goal is to throw the arm really fast. Okay? So you have to time the body turn and the arm action, so that in the end, I want to see this faster throw motion. Again, the body was going this way, and then later you're doing this. So again, the key is throwing the hands really fast. Okay. This is the main motion. You have to use the lower body to promote that motion. Again, and also your arm motion, you throw this and then bring the arms this way. Okay. This way here. Okay. So instead of coming up like this. Mm-hmm. So this is a left forearm supination. Okay. And with that, you have to have the feel of all the blood moving toward the fingers. Yeah. So that fast. Again, still your body shifting here, and then try to just push here. Okay, you have to use the leg action to throw the hand. Still, what's happening is this. Go up here and then move the body here and then try to do this. Instead here. Okay. Yeah, almost at the same time, so that you can really promote the arm throw with the legs. Still, also the plane is too steep. So let's go this way. So yes, that's better. And also, when you turn this way, have the image of opening the body, opening the left shoulder instead of closing with the right shoulder. So in order to open this, you go here and go turn here. From here, open and throw. Instead of here, just try to push this side in. This is moving out. Instead of right shoulder is moving in. Essentially the same thing, but try to use the left shoulder more, left shoulder girdle, to try when you throw the left arm. And also, on this side, go to the top of the backswing. Top of the backswing. Go here. Oh, wait.
Inside.
Here. Instead of keeping the hands this way, keep the hands this way.
Okay.
So the dorsal part of the hand should be facing up here. So here, throw this instead of you're opening the body too much. That's a bit better. So on the way down, what you have to avoid is this motion here. Go here. As the body turns, this is a flexed hand coming down this way. Instead, you have to throw down. It never comes in this way, and then later try to swing hard. If this is here, your goal is to essentially throw this hand fast here. So you're holding a bowling ball here. When you try to throw the ball, you don't do this. But rather, come here and then you let the ball go. The same thing. Come down here and then you have to let the hands go instead of coming this way, and then try to make a big swing at the end. Because about here, your hand should have the maximum speed, not here. So this is too steep, up here. Remember here, from here, throw this and then flip here. Now let's use both hands. Again, go up here, but still use the left side good, and then throw instead of.
Should I keep my hands together or keep them apart like you?
Either way, but the thing is, if you go up here, try to make sure that the left hand, the back of the left hand is going upward here. And also, try to flip the hands about here.
Okay.
Come this way and flip it here, and then nicely slow down here and then finish here.
Okay.
You're going too far. That means you're putting a lot of effort here.
Okay.
It's too late. So when that happens, you have speed up here, and then once you pass this point, then your hand will slow down and then nicely finish it. So you have to actually generate good speed. Again. So currently, as you start, you're sliding the pelvis this way too much. So go here, keep the body closed to this position. From here, just try to turn the body from there.
Okay.
Instead of sliding and then putting this in here. Just from here, this position, just try to turn around by kicking the leg.
Okay.
You are sliding this way too much. And with that, this is falling behind.
Okay.
That's why you have all the problems. Oh, no. That's too much. Even when you practice, if the right elbow goes this much, that means you opened the body too much. In order to do that, your pelvis has to slide. So don't put that much effort in the right side. If your left side is here, body is closed from here, Just by turning and then throw the arms, that's what you need. Instead of sliding the pelvis a lot. Instead of putting the right elbow in a lot. This pushes the pelvis toward the target.
Okay.
So this, if from this position, it has to come in front of your body here and naturally extend like this, instead of going in all the way. Then you're already pushing your body that way.
Okay. But my elbow was so far behind though. So you don't want it too far behind and you don't want it too far across.
It has to come in front of your body, but with that, you have to extend your arm here. So about here, after hitting the ball, still right shoulder is too low. This is sliding too much. You have to have a good wall here. Push the ground with the leg, and just turn around here. So don't let your pelvis slide this way too much. So here, go up, and then imagine this pad here, from this position to here, just a straight pad. And then throw, and stand on the left side. Yes. Yeah, do not push the pelvis this way too much. Once you start the downswing, no more pelvis slide.
Okay.
You go up in the backswing, if this is your backswing position here, right? Then once the downswing turn starts, no more sliding.
Okay.
Just a turn around like this.
Okay.
And then the leg is too straight. So here's the problem. When your leg is straight like this, you're pushing the left hip backward. Because of that, this is sliding. Instead, swing and then try to stand on this side. Really stand on this side.
Okay.
Stand on this side. Yes. So in order to stand on this side, you cannot really slide the hip back too much. Okay? So here, swing in the stand and then take one step here. So again. And use the left leg forward, not the right leg here. Right arm, left arm. Try to guide everything with the left arm and then turn around here instead of pushing this in. And also, in terms of the feel, you are not pulling anything down here, but try to throw something this way here. So come down here and then try to throw instead of pull this. Whenever you try to pull a lot, then this happens.
Okay.
So just on that side, you're just guiding it and then turn and then throw to the left side.
Okay.
That way you can use your left arm better. Again. Yeah. So when this happens, when you drop this and then throw this way, then your axle stays here and then turn this way. But if you try to pull this, your axle is pushed.
Okay.
That the
Was
axle.
this better? Was the last time better?
So use the left arm and then try to have the feel of throwing something this way instead of pulling something down on that side. And also, if you pay attention to your hand motion here, so go up here and then just try to draw a circle here, using the hands and then draw a circle here, instead of quickly moving the hands this way. So let the hands go this way a bit more. Yes, then you have more space here. And then start a bit higher, so go to the backswing part here. From here, if you don't bring this down, just start from here and go a bit more wider here. Then later here, you will be able to bring the hands a bit closer to your body. Then you'll turn this way.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
So currently what's happening is you're moving your hands too much this way here early, this way here. Then let's go up this way. Yeah, just to have a simple circular motion around the body. And then swing here, it'll be a bit close to the body, so you'll be able to easily turn. And you cannot really push the left hip backward because you have to stand on your left side. So as you swing your arm, particularly left arm, as you swing your left arm, extend this here, go out, and just to turn around. So you must have that circle fairly well centered here, and then the head circle here. But if you open the body early, then the hands travels this early, then it will give us an ellipse, basically deformed in this direction here. Okay. Instead, I need a circular pad. Okay. And then start the downswing without opening the upper body early. So when you start the downswing, the back is toward the target here. And then with this, you're bringing the arms down here. Then with that, you will open here. Instead of quickly opening early, then when you open, then your elbow has to come in all the way here. Okay. So start the backswing from here with the close the position here, and then bring the hands this way instead of quickly opening here. Still is closed here, and then bring the hands here, and then turn the body with it. Okay. So keep a little bit of space, particularly on the way down here, space here. It's not pulling down, but rather just move nicely and then throw this. This time, at the end, the hands went up here because this was low here, and it's going up here. Instead, it has to be a bit higher on this side. Keep going so that we can keep this side a bit flat. So as you do, on the way down, come here, flip the hands, and then let it go this way. Then you can have a flatter pad. So try to flip it both like this. Yes. Mm-hmm. So when that happens, if you have to go this way here, you cannot drop it too much. Because what you want to do is this motion here. So you will be able to keep it here and then turn this way. Yes. So that way you're actually bringing your elbow in front of your body. Okay. Then when this happens, automatically the opening of the shoulder will be delayed. So again, bring it back and then throw and then flip it. And then if you feel on this side, if your hands is a bit too high, that means you dropped here and it's lifted here. So rather, just come straight down here and then flip and then let it go. Yes, almost a symmetric pad. Yeah. So this way, your hand motion plane is actually toward the target. But if you drop here a lot and then lift it here, your hand motion plane will be also outward. Yes. Now, that's good. So on this side, in the backswing, you will flip it this way here. So it's here. And on the way down, you will come this way and then flip it here. Now, as you swing the rope again, have that image. So your forearm has to go here and then goes this way. Mm-hmm. Yeah, make the backswing faster. And then also at the end of the backswing, make sure you continuously move your shoulder here. So instead of quickly go here and stop, then you have to use arms on the way down. Okay. But if you continuously move your shoulders and then go to the downswing, then the motion will be better connected, and then it'll be body driven. So toward the end of the backswing, instead of just stop and come this way, keep moving and then let it go. Still, you are still shifting too much this way. So once your turn starts, no more intention shifting. So once the downswing turn starts, just simply turn around. That's better. But you're opening the body early. Again, start the downswing with the closed shoulder position, drop it here, and then turn. Instead of So on this side, on this side, no need to put a lot of effort here by pushing this in here, because this is already after the impact.
Okay.
So putting a lot of effort on this side is just for nothing. So your effort is on that side, right?
Okay.
And then once you pass that impact point, then just slow down and then finish here.
Okay.
So no need to put a lot of effort on this side. And just try to turn without shifting. So you have the feel of more axial turn here. Just to turn around. But in the backswing, stop and then start. Stop and start. Instead, so here's the idea. Instead of stopping, so at the end of backswing, you put your hands in front of your chest here. So you will start the backswing here, initial shift, and then while still you are going this, continuing this backswing, you will recenter slightly. This is all you need.
Okay.
Literally, it's a recentering, not shifting that way too much. So shift away and then just recenter back to your initial position. From here, just a turn around. No need to push this thing in there. Instead, open the body with the left side and then open and then turn here. Instead of closing in with this here. It's the same for the shoulders. You're opening the left shoulder instead of closing in with the right. Pelvis is the same. Instead of pushing this way here, opening the pelvis with the left side. So again, have the image of while you are recentering, still your shoulders keep turning in the backward direction. Yeah. So shift away and then recenter. Still, while you are recentering, still you are going more turn here, and from here just a turn around. Okay. So now put the hands here. Let's practice this. Go shift it away, slide, recenter, and then just a turn around. And then on this way, if you feel your shoulder girdles are moving this way a lot, that means you're still shifting this way. So again, go shift away and the slide recenter from here, just a turn around here. So when you finish, your body is leaning backward. Like that. Now put the arms down, and then go up and make sure you're going into this position here. Then go up, and from there, as you just recenter, still hold the arms there, and just turn around here. Like that. So as long as you eliminate the action of body going this way and pulling it down, that this is shifting this way and pulling it down, as long as you eliminate this, even if you are sliding the body still a lot this way, but if you can really swing through by using extra rotation, then it's not a problem. Your problem with the impact is because of this motion. This is going this way, sliding this way. pulling it down. They don't work together. So your goal is to promote the good turning motion here. Yeah. Yes, the key is not this motion here, but rather turning motion here. You have to maintain that. Yeah. So now let's go back to the rope swing. Again, instead of stopping at the end of the backswing, you shift away and slightly recentering, but your shoulder is still continuously turning. Mm-hmm. And then when the rope goes around the body here, finish and start turning. Once you start turning this way, no more shift. Just a good excellent rotation. Try to throw the rope with the left arm. Left arm more. Okay, just swing it with the left arm only. Put your right hand on the belt here. Swing it with the left arm only. Your body is only opening. You see, your body is opening here, and then later the arm is coming here. The timing is not right. You have to throw this. Pay attention to the motion of the end of the rope. Yes. Yes, the motion is less simple. Yes, your goal is to promote the rope motion here. Yeah?
That's good.
Yeah, good. Your motion is less simple now. Yes. Make the backswing a bit faster. Make the backswing faster. And then currently, on the way down, the swing plane is inward quite a bit because still you're opening the body quite a bit. So try to throw the rope this way by less opening the body. But still, this motion is good. Now your body is moving as one unit instead of here and then the arm try to do something after that. Still inward. Try to throw the rope. Yes. Yes. So in order to do that, opening the body a lot, this has no meaning there. You have to develop good speed here, using the speed and then let it go. Okay? This doesn't make any sense there.
Right.
So again, left arm only. Make a backswing fast enough and throw. So time the arm motion and the body isn't well, so that you can really throw the rope. Yeah. Yes, so still the backswing is a bit slow, and then you put a lot of effort in the downswing, but that's it. Something like this. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. So as long as you have the image of throwing the rope, it's a dragging all the way, throw the rope, then this happens. Simplify the motion, throw, your goal is to throw the, yes, that's better timing here. Now put the right hand as well, both, but still throw. Yes, throw, yes. Yes. Yes, the key is really throwing the rope. So your body and rope has to work together to promote the good rope motion. Instead of the body opens early and then try to add to this motion.
It feels,
Now you're throwing.
It's so much arms, like so much arms and very little body. The feeling that I got.
Yeah. So throwing means you have to generate good speed here. That using the speed, you have to let the rope go. That's throwing. Dragging means you keep influencing the rope motion, right? Well, we need throwing here. So come down here and then let it go, and then the point is this motion here. Yeah, both hands again.
You liked what I was doing before? Good.
That will simplify your body motion. Yeah. Feel throwing. Yes. Active backswing. Throw. Throw. Continue. So connect the backswing and downswing. Throw. Turn. Throw. Yes. Yes. You eliminate a lot of unnecessary movements here.
Yeah. Good.
This is the idea. In the particular when you use the rope, if your body moves, incorrectly, then the rope motion will reflect that.
Okay.
So oftentimes you open the body early too much, then later your arm is going here and then severely inward rope motion playing, right? So again, this is really good. Then in order to put more effort on this side, then try to have more wind up, good wind up, active wind up. From there, throw, wind up and throw, right? Yes. 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 Now what I see is the axial rotation here.
Yeah.
Instead of the axis pushed this way. Let me record this. You will like this.
I'm glad you're excited.
I should have recorded the earlier ones so that we can compare these, but okay, just a second. All right, ready, go. Continue swing back and forth. Connect backswing to the downswing. Flip the head, flip the forearm. Throw, yes. Throw. Yes. Look at this. Go, continue swing back and forth. Connect backswing to the downswing. Flip the head, flip the forearm. Throw, yes. Throw. Yes. So the spine is just turning.
It's a good.
So both ways, yeah, the swing plane is quite consistent here because you eliminate all the unnecessary movement.
Yeah, that was good.
So all the unnecessary motion started with this one here, and then this opens a pelvis slides. And then later you try to push the right arm in here, but
feel and real are different, often different things. What it feels like to me is very, very arms and hands and very little body, because I've used my body so much before in the past. So obviously that's not real, but that's my
so
feeling.
when you are strong, even just using the arms is okay, but the timing is really important. And you have to develop good speed here, right? And then let it go and the throw. So no need to push the hands in this much. So when you try to throw the swing, the sand pad will be more circular instead of the elliptical and the long axis going this way here. If you open the body early and then push the hands a lot here, then you have an ellipse here and the long axis is running this way. But if you just throw, let it go here, then it's more circular. Again, yeah, again. Let me watch from here. Again, throw, try to throw. Whoa, is this really you? Robbie, is this you?
It's me, sir.
Yeah, let me record this. This is impressive.
Good.
Okay, ready, go. Yes. Connect the backswing and then throw, wind up, throw, wind up, throw. Whoa! Go. Yes. Connect the backswing and then throw, wind up, throw, wind up, throw. So if you can swing like this, then I don't care whether still your elbow is a bit too close to your body, because now you're handling this well, so it's a rhythmic. Your backswing is fast enough. From there, you are throwing the rope, so you don't have excessive pelvic slide. So when this happens, the left hip cannot slide backward a lot. Your initial motion, this is straight and you are going this way here. But now you are standing on the left side, so the body is better supported by your lead leg. Okay.
Okay.
This is good progress here.
Good.
Now, by the way, this is yours, so take it with you.
Thank you.
Now, swing the club as if you are swinging the rope.
Okay.
Again, have good backswing, fast backswing, and then throw, yes. And one thing you have to pay attention to is the pad is good. The pad is good, but the club head should be nicely slowed down here and start this motion instead of abruptly changing the direction.
Okay.
So while still this is moving, if you pull it, then it goes like this. So you have to nicely slow down first.
Okay.
So it's not just and then try to pull this instead, and then finish this motion and then start the bounce. Then it'll be a lot more stable on this side. So in doing this, Vijay sing, Vijay sing, and the Vijay is exaggerated.
Vijay. Vijay. Vijay.
In the backswing, you tend to move the hands close to your body. So then what happens is you go this way here. In the backswing, just to try to turn. Let it go this way so that it can go around your body. You're pulling it toward your body a bit too much. It's because your hands are moving too early here. So if you pay attention to motion of the club head, from here, just let it go. It's the same to this side here.
Right.
When you try to throw the club, then let it go here. Here also you have to throw the club instead of dragging like this. Okay? So when you drag, that means you are starting the backswing too early. From here, and if you come this way here, that this is leading too much. So even in the backswing, you are throwing the club head around your body and nicely slow down here. So both ways, pay attention to the club head motion. Accelerate, decelerate, accelerate, decelerate. At the end, you should have stable motion here. Throw, throw, throw here. And then also imagine the swing. When it comes up, wait until this is done and then let it go. Backswing, wait until this is completed and then let it go. Instead of, if you abruptly start the downswing, here the club motion will be abrupt. So nicely slow down the club motion and then go to the downswing. One thing here. So on this side, when you let the club go, instead of going this way here, this is wrist palmar flexion, dorsal flexion. Instead of this, turn it this way. So pronation, supination. So let it go here and then start backswing here and then flip it here, instead of having this motion. And then from there, come down this way and the flip. Yeah. On the way back, still you're using the arms here. So swing here and use the body slightly and then breathe. And feel the motion of the club head, so let it go a bit more. Yeah, so, okay, let's go one thing. So here, at the top, so turn it this way and then drop the club head more. Don't fight here. Okay. So you should be able to you should be able to see the club head on this side.
Okay.
Give this much backswing here.
Okay.
Instead of trying to start up here. This much.
Okay.
Let it go. So don't fight, and then let it go all the way, and then see the club head on this side, and then swing. And then here's the canvas. You are drawing something with the brush here. So club head is the end of the brush, right? You have to draw something with the end here. So your goal is to move the end of the club correctly to draw the image.
Okay.
It's not about your hand motion, but you have to feel the motion of the club head all the way. Throw, throw. So here, so in the backswing, so still in the downswing, what we tried to do was limit this motion here, right? But this motion should be done during the backswing. So in the backswing, you have shift away, and then when the club is about here, you are shifting this way slightly, recenter, and then finish. Then you have turn here. But if in the backswing, you just turn here, then we don't have enough shift motion. So always here, swing this way and then slightly move this way and then throw and then swing, 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 swing. The goal is to move the club head around your body along the swing plane. Okay? So pay attention to the club head motion. In both directions, your goal is to move the club head. When you start the backswing from here, it's an arm motion only.
Okay.
So as you swing and then finish the downswing here, then start this motion with the body motion here, and then let the club go instead of. This seems to mind, so in case.
It's okay.
Yeah, when you start the backswing, give a bit more time. You have to finish the downswing here. Give it more time and then start the backswing here. No rush. So both ways. When you change the direction, it's a transition. So transition from the backswing to downswing, or the downswing to backswing, or backswing to downswing. Enough time.
Time for a challenge.
No fight. Okay. Now you forgot throwing the club, and then you start moving the pelvis. Yeah. The goal is to turn and then throw the end of the club. Still, your action is here. Instead, you have to throw. This side is a deceleration phase.
Right.
But currently, your hands are coming in too much here, and then try to do this here.
Okay. Generate more club head speed here.
Yeah.
And let this accelerate.
So imagine there's a gum here. You want to shake it off by using your good wrist motion and flipping about where the ball is. And that flipping is not this motion, it's this motion.
Okay.
Yeah. Throw the club head. Throw the club head. Swing. Swing. The key is throwing the club head, okay? It's not your body motion, but the club head motion.
Right.
Use the body to throw the club head both ways. Throw, 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 throw. And then connect the throwing motion. So it's not whip, jerky motion here, and then jerky motion here. Rather, ooh, ooh, ooh. So if this is a lifesaver, okay, and then it makes us the sound, right? This motion instead of that is a jerky, but so connect the backswing and the downswing. So, throw. And also, let's see, hold the club a bit shorter. So currently we are holding at the end of the grip here. This makes it a bit difficult to handle the club. So go a bit shorter. I keep this room here. First of all, you should have a good handle on the club motion. If you hold it too long, it's hard to control. If it's too long here, it's hard to control. So, okay. Yeah, about there. And then when you have a better control of the club motion, you actually benefit a lot from that. So, again, yeah. Yes. So pay attention to the club head motion. The key is throwing the club head, not moving your body a lot. Yes. Throw. Okay. Good. So actually holding it a bit shorter is better. You have better control of the club.
Yeah.
So
the club head was not doing all of this crazy stuff.
Yeah. Part of the reason why you're doing it is because it's too long. You're holding it too long. So choking up a little bit. Okay. That actually gives you better control of the club motion. So this is the idea. Again, instead of having a lot of body slide and then turning this way, your goal is to wind up and then throw the club head fast. Wind up and then throw the club head, right? So all these motions here are unnecessary because once you pass the impact point, this is slow down phase. So the key is throwing the club head by generating enough speed on that side, right? Yeah, that swing is a lot better integrated. Swing, yes. Swing. Keep swinging, I'll record this. Swing, wind up, swing, wind up, swing, wind up, swing. Okay. But pay attention to how you start the backswing after finishing the downswing. Swing, wind up, swing, wind up, swing, wind up, swing. Okay. So this is the finish of the downswing. And then on the way down, the club is going quite high. Your hands are just coming down like this. So this side, the plane is a bit too steep. This side is better. Swing and then finish it here. Let's see how you start the backswing here. The club is moving up this way instead of this way. So when you start the backswing after the downswing, swing and then finish it here, right? Then try to move this again along the same plane instead of, then you use arms here, but just move it along the same plane. So essentially when you relax the wrist and then throw the club around your body, feel the motion of the club head. So this is the plane you're moving along, both ways the same here, instead of swinging and then try to pull this down. The club head goes high up here. So relax your wrist, feel the motion of the club head. Swing just easily, swing back and forth, and then feel the motion of the club head both ways. Turn around, let it go. Turn around, let it go. turn around, let it go. Yeah, so that way, from the beginning, you can make the swing plane a lot more consistent.
Okay. Was that better?
But now, let's increase the speed and see if you can maintain that. Right. Let me record this, just a second. Okay, ready, go. Try to keep the same plane both ways. Slightly better now. So you have to be aware of all this, because always what you do at the beginning affects the motion in the later stage, right? Go. Try to keep the same plane both ways. Yeah, the pad is better now. But this time a little bit high. But this is better. Okay. So always be aware of what you're doing. Ultimately, if the club head moves fairly close to the swing plane all the way, the swing motion becomes a lot simpler. But if the club head moves away from the swing plane a lot, you have to have this compensation to bring the club head. So either you open the body early, drop it, or if you don't do, then you'll have severely outward the swing plane and things like that.